Hi guys, Mary here. Today is Tuesday, the 12th of April, 2022. And today I'm going to do a reading for the full moon in Libra, which is April 16th, 2022. I'd also like to wish my sister a happy birthday on that day. And let's get started. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the community. It's a great community here, and we all support each other. I want to also thank you guys for your donations. I never thought of asking for donations all this time I've been on YouTube, but I really appreciate it. It definitely helps so much. So a heartfelt thank you. Okay, let's get started. I was watching Pam Gregory because I'm not an astrologer. I don't even pretend to. I know some things, but I'm not an astrologer. And she was talking about how the full moon in Libra is a time of power. So power on the global scale, but also each of our individual power. Okay, so we have, this is card number 10, Unfinished Symphony. So some of you have started projects or started businesses, but haven't really followed through. And Spirit wants you to keep going. Keep going with your plans. It's number 10, which adds up to 1. So it's a new beginning. So many times we can't start a new beginning until we, finish up loose ends or things like that. So for some of you, it's a project that you need to finish. For others of you, this is, letting go of any past relationships. If you need to communicate something, get it off your chest, that sort of thing, so that you can move forward to this new beginning. And then we have Treasure Island, number 9. Number 9 is, it's a number of, finishing up. So that's interesting. But this sea turtle here has his treasure on his back as he makes his way to wherever he's going. So I feel like the message I'm getting here is that all you need is within. You are your greatest treasure because you are love, and wherever you go, that's with you, right? So I guess I'm saying, try not to look towards the external. All of the answers are within you. I've been doing readings this last week, and that message has come through for a lot of my clients. And basically, Spirit is wanting us to know that the answers are within if we just, take the time to really meditate and get in touch with our inner self. So I guess I'm talking about the I am presence, which is the essence of who you were before you came to this planet. And that takes time and stillness and meditation. It's a practice, So sometimes if we ask for advice from a lot of different people, we get a lot of different answers, and that's just more confusing. The answers are all within you. Okay. So we have letting go. So many of you have ended relationships with people that no longer served you because you're evolving, you're growing, and you're expanding. And if they weren't expanding with you, you may have had to, cut ties with certain people. And Spirit is saying, release the past. Don't hang on to it. I feel like some of you are hanging on to the past. And you may want to look up a cord cutting ceremony if you need to emotionally let go of someone. Okay, and then we have ancestors, appreciation and healing. This is, oh my God, I just got the chills because I have felt my ancestors around me more significantly this week than I ever have. They are definitely guiding me, specifically my mother, who helps to bring through spirit, helps to bring through If I'm doing a mediumship reading, she helps to bring through spirit that way. And my grandfather, so really supportive. Oh, and my grandmother, she just, my grandmother doesn't want to be left out. So yeah, you're being supported by your ancestors as well. So try to be still and listen for any guidance. Try to look for signs that they are around you. My mother always comes around me as a butterfly. And, you know, in the winter, you know, of course, I'm not going to see a butterfly outside, but I'll just be in a store or something. And then this butterfly will kind of jump out that's on a book or a magazine or something. And I know it's my mom saying, you know, I'm still around. I'm still here. Make sure you thank me for my help. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Okay. Wow, this is a huge time of manifestation. We have Archangel, this is Orion, and this is Archangel Michael. So this is a huge, huge time for manifestation. Things are manifesting really fast. I think it's all this light that's coming into the planet. And Pamela Gregory talks about that as well. But miracles really do happen. If you put your intention out, if you really believe it, and I'm not just talking consciously, I'm talking subconsciously, because it appears that our subconscious can be much stronger than our conscious. We may say that we believe in something, but from our old patterns, you know, that we grew up with as children or whatever, we may have a subconscious belief that miracles don't happen. So you really have to examine yourself. You really have to step back and be the observer of your own thought process. And I've mentioned this book before. Oh, now I can't remember it. It's by Michael Singer. I'll remember in a minute. Wow, I just had like a complete, like, my brain just went blank. Sorry about that. I will link it in the description box below. Archangel Michael is here for protection. So the first message I'm getting about this is, you know, stand in your own power. Archangel Michael is here to protect us, and that helps to let go of fear and be able to take a leap of faith. You can call him in if you feel that you need protection. He will always be there. He can be in multiple places at once. I know for a fact that he is in the Ukraine with his army of angels. I know that he is helping there, and it may not seem that way because things are so chaotic. You know, I have to tell you that I feel like there's, you know, two separate worlds, and, you know, one is 3D and one is 5D, and they're so different that you can't not see it, right? Maybe if you're immersed in 3D, you can't, but if you're watching this channel, I know that you are going through this ascension process. But I just wanted to let you know that Archangel Michael is in the Ukraine. Angels are there. People's guardian angels are with them as they leave the planet. I know it's distressing, but I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, let's keep going. Oops. So we'll get an oracle card from my Sea Soul Oracle deck. The information is down below. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for the full moon in Aries or Libra. Why do they say Aries? That's weird. It's the full moon in Libra. Okay. Okay, so this is a time of rebirth. So you may have gone through a situation, some sort of struggle in your life. And this is a time that we are transforming, we are reinventing ourselves. You may be going through, you know, after the pandemic and being home and kind of sitting with ourselves for the last couple of years, many of us are realizing that the work that we were doing was no longer satisfying, right? On a soul level. And so many of us are finding our soul's purpose, right? Because we've had time to go within, and you may be finding your soul's purpose and kind of reinventing yourself as you go forward towards that purpose. And then we have divine timing. So the universe is orchestrating behind the scenes for us all the time. And just remember that what you put out, you get back. The people around you are mirroring you. But if you feel like things aren't going forward for you in the time that you want, Spirit is saying, we have something better for you, but you just have to be patient and let us do the little behind the scenes work. But we will bring it to you, and it's going to be better than you even expected. So have patience and know that your guides and your angels, guardian angel, are working with you to co-create what it is that you truly want. Okay, guardian angel. So you are never alone. And I know I've talked about guardian angels, but I feel like there's a couple of you out there, this is very specific, that are feeling alone, really struggling, not getting out of the house, maybe in hermit mode, but not the good hermit mode way, you know, not the good hermit mode way of spirituality, but just feeling really alone, not with your tribe. And I want you to know that you are not alone. Your angels are there with you, your guides are with you, your ancestors are with you. Just ask for help, because they know we have free will and they're not going to intervene unless we ask. Okay, so look for signs, pennies. Whenever I see a penny on the ground, right, in my path, I pick it up and I say, thank you, angels, because there's words on that penny like liberty, in God we trust. And it's just a little reminder to, keep the faith. And then feathers, of course, when I lived in the Caribbean, I saw feathers all the time, white feathers and everything. I haven't really seen a feather here yet, but it is early in spring. But if you see a feather, even a picture of a feather, that's your angels letting you know that they're there with you. And then, of course, there's the angel numbers. Pay attention to those and, journal it, write it down. Okay. Oh, I was talking about spring. We have this card of spring. And it says, see your seeds grow. So whatever it is that you started, whatever it is that you planted, it may be this unfinished project, or I know a lot of you are starting your own businesses. I'm working on my own new business as a wellness coach, and I just got my first paying client. So it's pretty exciting. Just keep going. Even if it's just one little baby step, one little thing that you do per day, you don't have to move mountains all at once. Just do it one step at a time and you'll get there. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be all oracle today. I haven't used this deck in a while. Angels, please show us guidance for this one. Giving and receiving. Oh, okay. I just got the chills because the message I got with this card is that some of you don't feel worthy to receive. So if you were told as a child that you weren't good enough, or you were just given that information that you just weren't good enough, and you kept that with you throughout your life, you probably have a feeling of lack. And that's due to that old pattern, our old belief system that's in your subconscious. And that's the kind of like shadow work that I'm talking about, that we really have to really look at ourselves and how we talk to ourselves. But give and receive in balance. So if you're always giving, try to just receive. You know, when I do a meditation to meet with my angels, I always have my palms up in this gesture of receiving. So try that, and they may come into you. But it's really about worthiness, and it took me many years to feel worthy, decades. So just keep doing the work. Also, the opportunity to forgive. So forgiveness has been a theme all throughout this year. Really letting go of the past. It's not for that person, it's for you to let go of that heaviness, that denseness that keeps us in 3D. You really have to let go of it. And a good way to do that is the Ho'oponopono prayer that I've talked about before. And there's a lot of good ones on YouTube. Just find one that resonates with you and try to do it every night before bed for like 30 days straight. It's really miraculous. Okay, so I'll pull one more card for the energy that surrounds us during this full moon in Libra. I'm already feeling the energy. I feel like I'm feeling more empowered. I hope that you're feeling that as well. You know, I'm taking my power back. I'm not looking to others to tell me what I should or should be doing, you know, which is get a job that has health insurance, that sort of thing. But yeah, stand in your own power. If you have to do the Superman pose where you stand like this to feel your own strength, feel empowered, do it. It works. Okay. Okay, Heavenly Angels, please show us the energy that surrounds us. The full moon. Oh, interesting. We have Freya, phases and cycles. I think Freya is Odin's significant other, if I remember correctly, but don't quote me on that. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So yeah, when they talk about illusions, like thinking that you need to have the perfect job, 9 to 5, working in an office or whatever, just whatever you thought you had to do. People told you what you had to do. You go to college, get a good paying job, get the house, the car, you know, the whole nine. We're waking up to the fact that we don't need to live in a certain way that society expects of us. And we don't have to buy into corporate culture. We don't have to, you know, one of the feelings I wanted to mention of unworthiness is all of these advertisements. I don't watch TV because it's constant advertisements about how I'm not good enough, so I have to buy a certain product. Magazines are the same way. We are good enough. We don't need all that stuff. They're just trying to sell you something. So yeah, so let's see, phases and cycles. Your beginning. So if you've had an ending in your life, in a relationship, in a job, I'm telling you, it's for your highest good. It may not feel so great right now, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you are being empowered. You are your own divine master. You are bringing in your mastery. You are cultivating your mastery, knowing who you are, which is spirit in a human body, having this human experience here on earth. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I think she's Odin's significant other. Pretty sure. Okay, I want to thank you for booking readings with me. The information is down below if you'd like to book a reading. Also, thank you for your donations, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. And your comments, I love to read your comments, especially the ones that are super supportive to the whole group here. So thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time. Namaste. Take care. Happy birthday, Jackie.